Kim's mindset at this stage will just be hold my throw. 4 more holds.
Well, I remember when he played MVG, and we keep going back to that game at the Grand Slam when he beat it. But because it is, you know, so far that is a career-defining performance from Kim Huybrechts. It got him into the Premier League. But when I was watching that, certainly I was thinking, well, look, he's playing phenomenally, but this can't carry on all the way through the match, can it? And it just did, and did, and did. And at the end, he'd won. And even Michael van Gerwen couldn't stop it. Just the 60, but a healthy lead here. Even nothing but a maximum worries him, but Kim's hit 7, and maybe
140.
Looked all but there. You won't want a 180 on this occasion. Treble 17, leaves double 18.
137.
You take that. Not much pressure. Huybrechts apply.
97.
Too much.
Peter acquires 70.
What does he fancy? Double 16. 6 apiece.
Peter Wright, 13 players given in reverse. Game on.
Not a 180 in that leg. Disappointing.
140.
he keeps sticking the first 2 in and then missing with the final one.
20th 180 of this match between them. Tidy.
Well, Peter Wright, he is using a slimmer barrelled dart, and he does chop and change them pretty much on a daily basis. But when he does go for these slimmer ones, it's because he wants to maximise his scoring power. But, you know, a thicker barrel means there's less room in that treble 20 bed. It is working for him. We have seen him on occasion when he's played with these slimmer barrels. His finishing just seems to go awry. But I mean, he's more than 50% on his doubles tonight. I mean, all the facets of his game seem to have come together. It's just that he's running into Kim Huybrechts, who is also playing phenomenally well.
Well, the advantage with a slightly thicker, heavier dart is it's slightly easier to throw. There's more weight to throw at the target. It's a much more stable object to throw.
96.
Yeah, it was a thicker barrel dart that he was throwing when he made his run to the World Championship final, and his finishing there was absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
Under pressure as well. That's what you got to do to make a final of the World Championship, of course.
Give you a power 109.
89 left, so look at the 19s, and
He needs to tidy this up.
57.
It's one of them
Peter
finishes
148.
which for these guys is a chance, because it's just 2 in the treble 20. May go for an 18 because he's blocked the bed there.
94. Give you a power 52.
A little bit of pressure.
double 16 he wants. And gets, and it's 7-6, and there's one of the holds of throw that Kim Huybrechts needs. It's been hold after hold after hold for the last 9 legs. These guys really struggling to break each other's throat.
Well, that was a chance there really, because that was a 17 dart leg for Kim. So Wright had thrown 15 himself. It's the first 180 in a while for Peter. Yeah, when your opponent's throwing 17 darts with the throw, you should at least have 1 or 2 darts at a double, really, at this level.
43.
Well, he's averaging 103, so that means you're finishing in 15 darts, so 5 visits to the board. But it just seems that both of these guys, they've followed each other when they've both had, one's had a great leg, the other one has as well. They're always there, ready to pounce if the other one misses double.
Yeah, that average is purely the 20% difference you've got on the finishing percentage between the two. Wright at 55, Kim at 35. He's had 9 more darts at doubles, wasted ones. And that is why there is such a big difference in the averages.
59, Peter Wright 121.
Well, this is, for once, a leg where Wright isn't under a great deal of pressure, so...
As he
maybe,
throws a...
Yeah, maybe that's
a
just
small
contributed to a drop in the
83.
intensity level, and concentration levels. He's left himself double 19 there, and if Kim doesn't... Well, he's not going to leave a finish, so
59,
surely you split this.
Peter
It's got to be 6 double
Wright.
16 here. Hasn't it? Hasn't it, Peter?
Games
Oh, no,
over.
you just hit double 19 first dart. That's what you do.
15 breakers
My
given
mistake.
reverse.
See, that's the
Game
kind of
on.
leg he needs on the Huybrechts throw. 15 and under, that was a 13 dart leg. And
96.
he has to find one soon. Huybrechts only 3 legs away from a place in the quarterfinals tomorrow.
140.
Well, Peter Wright is running out of time to get the break of throw that he needs against Kim Huybrechts, and we are assuming that he holds his own throw
140.
in that time as well. But there really isn't much between these guys. We saw John Henderson when he won his first round match, knocked out Robert Thornton, the Grand Prix champion, when it really counted at the back end of the match. It back-to-back 12 darters. Thank you, goodbye, on your way, Grand Prix champ, I'm through. He awaits in the quarter-finals for the winner of this one, and it may be whichever man can reproduce that kind of stuff at the back end of the match. Either that, or they're just relying on the other guy to miss a few doubles.
Mm. 85. Can you reply 132?
This looks brilliant when it goes in. Treble 19. Doesn't get it. Now the 136, Gary Anderson took this out earlier on today.
For the win, and had to take it out.
Could we see a second monumental 136 checkout? It could be a game changer. Could be a game winner for Peter Wright. Can't do it if you hit treble 1.
If you missed the coverage from this afternoon, as Dan said, there was a 10-2
82.
convincing win for Henderson over Rodriguez. Fabulous match, 10-6 Chisnall over Bunting. Lewis crept through, 10-7. As mentioned, wonderful Anderson match, 10-8.
I think Kim liked that double 7. Last start in hand under massive pressure, and it edges him closer to the finishing line. But he's not quite there yet. Peter Wright is averaging 103 and hitting nearly 60% of his doubles, but he is still up against it here.
Well, he's just not playing well enough on the Huybrechts throw again. 18 darts in the last leg for Kim.
That is either a really good Halloween costume or she's had a mare eating one of the burgers and hot dogs. Those 180s have just turned into 140s in the last few legs of this match. It hasn't really harmed Huybrechts that much, but it could do in the latter stages. We had 11 in the first 10 legs, and since then we've only had 1 between them.
'96.
But he is attacking this Peter Wright throw.
He is. Pumping the intensity up. And making Peter aware of it.
140.
It's a great shot under pressure. He'll stay there. He will now.
133.
Reason for that, 519s is 95, would have left 170. Mathematicians, these boys.
And he's left that 132 again. He didn't get a dart at it. When he left it last time, that's a good visit from Peter Wright though. Now, can he do it this time, Kim? Treble 19.
Good marker if this goes in. He'll fancy this.
Oh my word, fractions, and I tell you what, that would have put him 9-7 up and he'd be throwing for the match. But Peter Wright, now, is it bull for double 18? Because this is always dangerous. I think that might just deflect it out of the bullseye there. Caught the flight. Well, he's got the 25, so he's avoided the problem of hitting the bullseye. 2 darts for 8-8. Right outside the wire. Oh, that is bottle.
Wowzers.
17 Wrights Kingdom reverse. Game on.
How quick this game can change. That ball goes in. I fancy it to be pretty much all over. Starts leg 17 with a 60. Leaves the door ajar.
60.
Can't take advantage.
Gripping match to start the evening session here in Huybrechts. Is it number 8? It is. It is. Number 8 for Huybrechts, 13 for the match. He's back in there
Right,
again.
22 tons, 15 140s and 5 180s. Best part of 103 average. And he's in trouble.
And it's not like he's missing loads of doubles.
No, 57%. Look at those averages.
85.
Frustration from Snakebite there. You
64.
can see those
He will walk
finishes.
off if he loses this match, scratching his head. Well, maybe not.
100.
Needs to fill it.
140.
140. It does apply some pressure, not as much as it could have been, but there is pressure on this. Huybrechts is only going to get 1 dart at tops. Oh, now then, Peter Wright, 116. This is very gettable. Only needs 1 treble for a dart at the double.
This could be the ultimate game changer. 19s, full 19s tops. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Oh, but finds it.
Tops is there, and Peter Wright might have just pulled out a match-winning shot. He forced that treble 19 in under the first dart. I thought he made it very, very difficult for himself, but did it, composed himself, and hit the double top. And now, all of a sudden, after desperately chasing the game, trying to get that break of throw that he needed all the way through from the 5th leg, when Huybrechts led 3-2, he has now got it, and it's right at the death.
How the game can change in just a few minutes.
It might be changing again.
Fighting hard. 9th 180. That's adrenaline.
100.
Oh, Kim Huybrechts has stolen the darts in this leg. This could be going right down to the wire. Right down to the wire.
81.
140 really, minimum requirement. Love a 180. That's not going to happen. That's unlucky. Risking it.
60.
Not sure about that one, Peter.
One of his worst scoring legs coming directly after getting that break. Is it just the adrenaline flowing through him? Did he think, I've got this, this is my game to lose now?
Rather than the 180. Would have rattled him. Well, again, Huybrechts giving him a chance to rectify the opening gambits. A 180. Oh, this is on.
Peter Wright has given himself a chance. He will have 101 for the match unless Huybrechts takes this out. This would be absolutely massive.
94.
He's had 2 darts at ball for big finishers, and if either of them had gone in, the match could have been his. As it is, Peter Wright is looking at 101 now for the match. He took out 116 in the previous leg. 1 treble for a dart at double. He's got the treble. Double 16. Peter Wright is in the quarter-finals, a scintillating second-round game, and a 5th consecutive win over Kim Huybrechts.